From its formation in Kyoto, Japan as a company producing handmade Hanafuda playing cards, Nintendo had grown into a colossus by late in the 20th century under the control of the Yamauchi family, producing some of the world's most popular video games. In an industry known for volatility and brief attention spans, Nintendo was synonymous with gaming itself, capturing the hearts and minds of consumers and investors alike, with its colourful and iconic characters such as Mario, Zelda, and Donkey Kong, and known throughout the world for its revolutionary handheld and monitor-linked consoles that included the Game Boy, Nintendo Entertainment System, and Super Nintendo Entertainment System. By the late 90s, the landscape was changing. Sony had entered the market with the PlayStation console, rapidly eating away at Nintendo's market share to claim 70% at its peak, and causing Sony's CEO to proclaim, officially the console wars are over. Nintendo, the leader, had made three cardinal mistakes and ignored the trends, the competition, and the customers.
Ah, that takes me back to 2001 and my little lunchbox of fun, Nintendo's GameCube. Nintendo had big hopes for the GameCube when it debuted in North America on November 18, 2000. The GameCube's predecessor, the N64, was the first Nintendo system not to be King of the Ring since the company entered the console fight. Nintendo laid their hopes of regaining their top spot squarely on the GameCube's shoulders. Unfortunately for Nintendo, all this didn't help the GameCube in its competition with the Xbox or the PS2. The GameCube sold just over 21 million units worldwide compared to 24 million Xboxes and 140 million PS2s. For the second straight generation of consoles, Nintendo failed to take the gold. Don't worry though, I have a feeling Nintendo's next console will be a hit.
The start of Nintendo's turnaround came in the form of a new CEO, Satoru Iwata, hand-picked by the retiring Yamauchi. Yamauchi recognized Nintendo's predicament and realized that the company was suffering from organizational inertia. In an attempt to boost the strategic agility of the company, he believed that a new type of leader would help bring a new perspective and promote innovation. Yamauchi installed two core values in Iwata and the company. Firstly, and in Yamauchi's own words, that the company should make use of mature technologies to make inexpensive products in new ways, and secondly, to create products that were affordable fun, the antithesis of the high-tech gaming trend that was currently being exhibited by Nintendo's competitors in the market. How this was implemented was left to the company's employees, but having such a simple yet easily understandable core focus, together with the right people, provided the company with strategic agility, the flexibility to be open to new opportunities while still having an overall direction to move in. These simple rules would help guide the company to the biggest success in its history, the Nintendo Wii.
Above all, we at Nintendo would like to make new proposals so that our products will not be narrowly classified, causing remarks like, this game is for beginners or that one is for co-players. To say it simply, we must accept that games are for everyone.
In view of Nintendo's performance, Iwata, together with Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of Donkey Kong and Mario, knew that they needed to attract a much wider market if they wanted to turn around Nintendo's flagging fortunes. They therefore focused on the goal of providing a new kind of gaming experience and positioned Nintendo completely differently from the competition. While Microsoft and Sony competed on who had the most advanced graphics engine and fastest processor, Nintendo decided to go against traditional industry wisdom and question how people actually wanted to play. In a great example of operational agility, Nintendo decided not to invest huge amounts of money in R&D like their competitors, but marshal internal resources and use existing technology and knowledge from previous products to create a new kind of gaming experience. A wireless handheld controller that would respond to changes in acceleration, direction, tilt, and elevation, and was designed to be easier to hold and control than the real-world object represented in the game, accessible for everyone. So what can we learn from Nintendo? Nintendo's actions highlight two agility archetypes, that of strategic agility and operational agility. Some of the key aspects of behavior that foster these agilities and should be noted are recognizing and utilizing core strengths and knowledge, admitting to and learning from mistakes, a willingness and strength to go against the norm, having the right people involved. But the single most important insight is being open to innovation and change. It was these behaviors that took Nintendo from declining laggard to market leader. But times change and the market continues to evolve. Both Sony and Microsoft have brought out their own similar versions of motion detection hardware and software, and the line is blurring. The question is, can Nintendo maintain its competitive advantage through agility and go from strength to strength? Only time will tell.